Everybody put their motherfucking hoodies up. That's what we doing. We put the hoodies up. We put the hoodies up right now. Reef already know what's going on. Reef, what you say? I can't hear nobody though.
On my bully.
I know what time it is.
Time to drop the beat.
And 3 and 2. We putting the hoodies on. We in our gritty. I'm about to freestyle. Percy might. You recording or what?
I don't know if the camera on. The camera on?
Camera's on? Okay.
All right, we rolling. Drop the beat, then, P.
Drop the beat. Put the hoodies on. Tighten that shit up.
Gotta tighten that shit.
Let's see what this be talking about.
Halloween shit.
I hear it in my headphones. Raise it up. That's as loud as it is?
There you go.
I don't even know what I'm saying now. I'm stuck, y'all. I'm stuck. We froze on camera. Duck. There we go.
Got it. You hit it.
Thugger. Not on. It's fucking Halloween. Trick or motherfucking treat. It's what you wanna do. I just fucked up I don't know what I'm saying. Start it over. Edit. I was coming hard. I came hoodie tight. I'm about to take the hoodie out.
You went hoodie mode.
Y'all was all in tune too. Everybody was tuned in.
He about to go crazy.
Here we go.
You want to run? You want another go at it?
Don't throw me on no fucking snippets. Throw the hoodies on. That's all we gonna do. We're gonna throw the hoodies on. We in the gritty. We working. That's what we doing.
We out here.
Everybody got their hoodies up in the room.
It is. It's all cheap thrills around here. Welcome back to the Running Back Podcast, the podcast where you come for the entertainment, stay for the sports. This is a podcast for the culture. And this bitch, I am one of your hosts, Percy.
I'm Bobby Bands.
This is the part where I say in this bitch, we got Reef over here ready to blow this motherfucker up. Right next to the man, we got Joey Soprano.
You know
what he do. And on the high chair, we got the commissioner. The man that does it all. Sitting in his mantle. There it is. We got Bruce in here.
I attempted to freestyle the beat today. I choked.
We tried to come hard for you.
I was freestyling before.
The bars was there.
Hey,
we might have to drop another beat.
You wasn't recording it. We're gonna do bar check in like 30 minutes.
All right,
we're gonna do a bar check. We might come with some heat.
We're gonna have to do that. We're gonna do that.
It is Halloween, right? We got
it's Halloween
with the mask. He on his gritty. I need him with a hoodie though. And then we got caught body here. Eloy.
In here.
You forgot to introduce.
What's going on the table? Yeah. You started. You have got halfway down the line. You want me to cut it in half when we get the other half?
Ramiro with us, and we got a little trick-or-treat gift bag.
Halloween. Drop your shit in there. Go ahead and drop your subscribe in the Halloween bag.
Put the subscribe in.
Go ahead, drop it right there. Drop it.
What we starting with?
We got a couple of things that we could start with. But I guess we'll start with why the fuck I sound like I sound. Yeah.
He got a list.
I'm in here sounding like my boy, what's his name? I just dropped the album a couple months ago.
Who?
The one that the only
JJ
one that can rap.
He sound like Ice JJ Fish. That's what you sound like.
The one that could rap in his little group.
Who?
My man. Lost Boy. What's the Lost Boy album do?
Lost Boy?
Yeah.
Who?
Lost Boy.
Corday. Oh, you got a list.
Yeah, I got a little list like I'm Corday.
Yeah.
I should have came with the bars though.
Let's explain to what happened to you last week. Take it all off. Let's break it down.
We just put the hoods on.
We keeping our hoods on.
I gotta come out of mine.
Yeah, you coming out your hood.
All right, so the way it started was the Halloween party, the one we always talk about every year. It's a big ass shindig. right?
The usual annual Halloween.
And so I got chopped. Long story short, right?
Fam.
Real quick.
Fam, I walked in. I looked at Lisa. Lisa looked at me. She was like, I'm like, this nigga fucked up.
I wasn't even feeling it until I went to get you.
But you were like aggressive fucked up. You like, fam, no. I'm like, what the fuck? Right? Then he's in the corner talking to like Tasha's friends, like trying to learn Spanish and trying to talk Spanish. But
my Spanish is good
it sounded like he was asking them, run your pockets in Spanish. The way he was in their face was run your pockets. I'm like, yo, this nigga.
I probably was.
And they're acting like nothing. I'm like, damn, they must have seen Percy like this before.
That's a squad.
This ain't the first time Percy had been this chopped.
So I was basically late to the party because I was still putting my shit on, right? So they up there, they getting started and shit. I get up there, everybody's drunk already. So I'm like, oh shit.
Catch up.
So I'm playing catch up, and I caught up, passed, and surpassed, right? So I ended up had a little hangover the next morning. I'm on my way to take care of business.
Hey, no, hold on. Before you start, I was fucked up too.
Yeah,
because I had to catch up to you.
I heard that was like part of we had a couple games going. One of them was catch up to Percy.
And Adrian, take these 4 shots. And I'm like, fuck, I'm taking shot after shot after shot.
That was the problem. That's how I got to where I was going because we was playing this drinking game. And I'm drinking straight whiskey. Everybody else is drinking like their little mixed shit. Like, oh, take 2. So they taking 2 sips of a mix. I'm taking 2 shots or something. 2 shots, essentially. Yeah. So I should have been taking halves and shit.
Yeah, I caught up. But I woke up on the couch like, what the fuck?
I woke up in the bathroom like, and you was talking to me. And we were mid-conversation. So,
that's the last thing you remember?
That's not the last thing I remember. That was one of the things I'm like, hold on, wait. I'm in the bathroom and you talking to me as if I just responded to you. And I'm like, I remember just like waking up talking. Like, I know, nigga, I know.
Nah, your ass was sitting on the couch. We was talking right there. I walked off because they brought you a bag and I started throwing up. So that was the last thing that I told you.
That was the last time you remember talking to me?
Yeah.
You remember talking in the bathroom?
No, I was probably chopped by then.
Yeah, you was chopped. Your ass blew my shit. Yeah, that shit was funny.
After you was throwing up, I went back to the kitchen, took more shots and more shots, and then it was a blur going home. Yeah,
that's when you came and hollered at me in the bathroom. So then, to wrap up this story.
The next morning.
The next morning, I'm going home essentially, and then I get up and to get the last bit of poison out of my system. I end up taking what do we call it? Susie takes a stumble or some shit.
Yeah, I took a nosedive.
I took a nosedive and went face first into the bus stop. For real, I went face first right into the cement, into the sidewalk, and then
say what happened. You were throwing up.
I went to go throw up, right, and then
hit your face.
And hit my face, yeah. So ended up going to the hospital. Got a couple stitches in my tongue, so I can't talk right now. That's why we're recording on Halloween instead of releasing. We're still gonna have a regular release schedule. Yeah. Everything's gonna be the same for y'all, but we recording 2 days later because I had to get right. Yeah. I was swolled up. I was not in commission.
Take it out.
So I had a big dumbass knot on my head.
He was not in commission.
I was not in any condition to do none of this shit. So I got like a bloodshot eye.
You gotta take the hat off because you can't see the eye.
It's coming. I got some scars.
It's coming.
My tongue's still kind of swollen. I just realized half of it is numb. I got scars all on my head and shit.
He look like Kano from Mortal Kombat.
I was gonna wear an eye patch to the pod.
You should have.
I was gonna be on that, but I'm good.
Hey, well, when you walked in the door, that's how we looked at y'all. Damn.
We was gonna bring y'all some extra content, but we gonna save it.
Save it for another day.
Yeah, we definitely got more situations where that happens.
Nah, that shit was like scary because you're like, oh shit.
Right, because I call y'all and I'm in the
hospital with wires all over himself and shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
What the fuck happened?
You know,
I feel like everybody was. It looked worse than what it was because I was straight. Like my tongue hurts more with the stitches than it did with just the cut.
So you bit your tongue?
I guess. The doctors didn't even know it was cut. I was just like, yeah, my mouth kind of hurt. They looked like, oh shit. Like we don't know if we because the tongue heals.
So when you were up and they were stitching you, they numbed you first?
Yeah, he put a shot. He's like, this is gonna burn.
Oh.
And then he put it and it didn't burn. He was like, so as he's putting the local anesthetic in, he's like burning. I'm like, is he doing this shit right? Because I don't feel nothing. Yeah. And then I felt my shit go numb. I was like, oh yeah, he did it. My shit go numb. But the worst part of the whole like experience was sleeping that first night or the second night. Because everything started to settle in. The
pain and everything.
Yeah, that second night was a bitch.
I can't even imagine.
I woke up, tip of my tongue was dry.
Damn. Imagine if you would have woke up like that. Because you know how you got fucked up the night before and you woke up and see or something like that. And you don't know what the fuck happened.
Don't know what's going on.
What the... Like, see, at least it was the next day where you were conscious and shit. Then, fuck that.
That would have been fucked up.
Wake up. What happened?
I woke up with a bruise.
You would have probably thought, who beat me up?
Remember we was with Justin at the attic? The first time we went to the attic.
Yeah.
When Buddy hid under the car.
Yeah, he was tweaking.
Yeah.
One dude started tweaking on us there.
Yeah. I got fucked up that day too. And I woke up, I'm like, damn, my cheek hurt. He's like, yeah, your ass was trying to bite my shoe and I kicked you. I'm like, I should beat your ass. Like, you trying to bite your shoe, nigga? I probably was trying to throw up. Your ass walked past.
Who kicked you?
The same nigga that was hiding under the car.
Oh, little bitch ass.
Yeah, I should have beat his ass.
Yeah, me too.
I just thought about that.
I said that I should have beat his ass. You know what this nigga did? He grabbed me and was like, oh, y'all never ain't got no car. Literally grabbed me like by my neck. Right? So what the fuck? He like, y'all ain't never got no car. Always gotta pick y'all up. Nigga drunk, tweak. Bro, let me go, B.
Right.
Really I'm like, bro, I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass. Let me go. He lets me go. Nigga did like a spider run ran down the stairs. So what the fuck is wrong with this nigga? Next you know, I start chasing him. He's hiding under a car outside now. I'm with the flag. We go look for his ass. He under the car tweaking. I said, oh my god. Tweaking, drunk shit,
drunk as fuck. Like, so
like 16 years old,
drunk ass.
Like 16 years old.
Definitely like 16 years old. Should not have had the access to the alcohol we had. Yeah, that was like our first experience with beer pong, wasn't it?
Yeah, low key. We were drinking Hypnotic.
Yeah, funny as hell.
We drank Hypnotic that night, the blue bottle. I remember I came.
That is hilarious.
That whole apartment.
I remember the apartment. They had the ping pong table.
And table tennis. Like the couch was like on the side of there.
Had a little TV stand like that.
Yeah.
I was laid out in front of the TV kicking it. I'm about to tell some bullshit. All right, so let's get into these stories.
Yeah.
First thing on the thing, we got you saw it, right?
Yeah, that shit was wild.
We have a rapper. Okay, so the headline is rapper killed after spitting on an opponent's dead aunt's photo.
Yeah, so I saw the video. So he's pretty much rapping his bars, and he was like, "Oh yeah, and your aunt died in 2016." Blah 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 blah.
I wish she was here. I wish I would have known that bitch.
Yeah, some stupid,
all kind of shit,
dumbass, disrespectful shit. And then he pulls out a picture of his aunt. Like, he went out of his way, printed this picture, spit on the picture, and crumbled it. And like, I'll spit on her and smack her if she was here right now.
Right. Well, since we own the subject, let me spit on it or some shit.
Yeah.
Shit like that.
Some bar like that.
And the thing is, like, with rap battles sometimes, you remember Your Mama?
Yeah.
People would go and, like, do extra. Like the last round, they would
like a prop.
Pull out a prop. That's the like big punchline. Rap battles do that like especially.
Yeah, because it's pre-written.
Right.
I know I'm battling you. Like me and Joel
Right.
battling. I'm battling Joel.
Exactly.
I'm gonna have whatever I'm gonna say about Joel.
Exactly.
But I'm not gonna
There's
go
usually
print
some
out.
agreed shit.
I'm not gonna go print out Joel's dead grandma.
Right.
And A-Town stomped the photo or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like fuck your old dead grandma. You know,
right.
Like,
exactly.
So
your great uncle and shit. But
yeah, that shit was stupid as fuck.
Yeah, it was.
But long story short,
it didn't end well for the rapper. Did I say what happened? Oh yeah, no, I didn't say what happened yet.
Okay, so after the rap battle, they went to the parking lot and the dude who spit on the photo got shot in the head.
And you could see as soon as he spits and crumbles it, Buddy make sure he ain't get like his issues with the rap league or whatever. He looked at his guys in the crowd and said, "Okay,
yep, okay,
yeah,
yeah, that's it. This nigga want to die."
And everybody know what that means.
Yeah,
and he's told them exactly what that means.
I don't know how.
Don't know how to feel about it.
Yeah,
or like why?
It's like two different like perspectives on it.
Right, you can understand like
I understand both sides.
There's a line.
Yeah,
it's a line for both sides. Like. Buddy should have kept it as like when I hollered at him like this battle, like don't bring my fucking auntie up.
Yeah.
And then
or bust off his ass right there.
That happens too. But I'm saying he was trying to keep it.
I would have bust off his ass.
If it's like that, yeah.
My nigga, if you're gonna kill him after,
I feel you.
Bust off his ass right there. You obviously don't care about the rap battle because you're gonna smoke his ass after. The rap battle don't mean nothing to you. This dude don't mean nothing to you. Bust off his ass a couple times. Beep, beep, beep. Then go.
What if it, I just thought about this though. What if it wasn't even a dude? What if he just like okayed the hit? Like what if he ain't the rapper actually ain't
yeah, he got shooter probably. You know what I'm saying?
Like he got shooters.
Yeah.
So he can still go and rap at the end of the day. You know, like I ain't do shit. Why y'all gonna stop me from rapping? I ain't do shit. Like y'all saw the disrespectful shit he did. I looked at my guys and.
But they gonna put that pressure on their ass.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't know who shot this nigga.
That's crazy though.
Yeah, watch what you say. Niggas get killed for less. So
no lie.
You know, that's just wild. Speaking of people dying, Pops from Friday, rest in peace.
Billy Jones
died at 77. Joel said he didn't know that he was the voice from
Boondocks.
From Boondocks.
Yeah, Granddad. Yeah,
that was my show when I was a shorty.
Fucking Willie Jones, Pops.
I saw some of my burrito, baby.
I'm gonna get some burritos for the pot.
I don't eat fucking burritos.
I know, but you don't eat them. So, but Pops on the Wayans brothers eat chili, so I was gonna bring you some chili.
Nah, burrito.
You got that special chili. I know, but I want the same.
I still.
You eat chili though, don't you?
I put hot sauce on my burrito bowl, baby. You know, same shit.
Burrito bowl.
Just throw the bowl in there.
True.
Nah, but
yeah, it was definitely like, damn, that one. You felt that one, you know. It's like certain celebrities and
he had one of the best life lessons. You win some, you lose some.
Yep.
But you live to fight another day.
The delivery was like talking to your own father too. It was like father to son.
Yeah, you know, like when I watch Friday, when it gets to that point and it starts to get serious, it's kind of when I like lose interest.
It's a different movie.
It's a whole different movie. I agree. The whole beginning of the movie is like comedy and you laughing and I'm literally reciting every single word.
Yeah.
And then when it gets to the serious shit, it's like, damn.
Once big worm found out about the weed. They start
the drive-by shit and the fighting and then Craig always gets the girl.
Right.
The typical line story. So after that, but it's cool.
That was like the first movie I owned was Friday. My uncle got it for me for Christmas. But they come out like 95, 93, 95, one of
Let's see. Friday came out.
I feel like I thought it was 93, but I saw the other day, I think it said 95. But my uncle got it for me for Christmas. So I remember I unwrapped it. I got the VHS, 95. Yeah. At the VHS, it was the yellow tape. It was this cover.
Oh, shit.
And that's why this is the background.
Yeah.
And I was just like, damn. I don't know what the fuck it was. I was just excited.
Yeah.
Pop it in. Like, this shit crazy. And then, but like you said, like that whole thing. So for me, John Witherspoon, I feel like I'm the type of person that like learns from watching other people do shit. So like that, you win some, you lose some.
Yeah.
But you live to fight another day. It was just like, that's fact.
Oh yeah.
And you know, like gunplay is like very prevalent.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I mean,
and it's just like a decision. People, it's crazy because there's not a lot of people that stop someone when they're about to make those decisions.
Right. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? Like when
That's
you
true.
catch somebody and you get that chance and opportunity to convince them, like that's rare. Like that's rare now.
That's
There's
so
not
true.
a lot of guidance right now, so a lot of people are just grabbing in. There is no stopping thought.
Right.
You know, and shit. That's our generation kind of.
And
movie.
that generation technically was before us because we were 95. We was
yeah.
babies. You know what I'm saying? Like I think about it, like what the fuck is my uncle think? Like why he just didn't have nothing else to give me?
I mean, yeah,
He's like, let
he
me
was
go
like
ahead
3,
and-
4.
Yeah.
He just put a tape in. He just
Right.
could watch himself.
Exactly.
He could watch Friday.
Exactly. He probably gave me the wrong box. He's put my name on my older cousin gift. But shit, I'm very thankful for it.
I don't remember. I honestly don't remember the first time watching it.
Yeah.
I probably. I don't remember the first time watching it. I just remember like 6, 7, 8. I was watching it all the time.
Yeah. At one point, like with Elihill.
High school. We was
I watched it. I went to grammar school with him.
Oh,
So
true.
he's like, yeah, I watch that shit every Friday. So I'm like, I'm watch that shit every Friday.
Yeah.
That's how we gonna kick off Friday in this bitch.
And then when I meet them, we gonna watch it on Friday too. We was watching every Friday.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, rest in peace to the one of the GOATs right there.
Yes, sir.
That's our generation kind of, actors.
He is. Because Craig kept coming. Ice Cube kept coming with even more stuff, so he kept giving us him. And then Boondocks went crazy. The Wayans Brothers was already like...
Yep.
Oh, the Wayans Brothers obviously was after Friday, but he went and did his thing on the Wayans Brothers too, so I mean... And that's just like the things that we know him for. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing that we hold close.
Bunch of old shit.
Exactly. He got a bunch of shit that's just like... that. The same way Friday hits for us, other shit that he done hit for other people.
I don't know how he looks young.
I just saw him the other day.
Y'all know how his ass look young?
I meant to send it to you because I would said the same thing. Like he's always been like
he's always
48.
been a pops.
58. Yeah.
He's always been an old ass nigga.
Well, if you think about it, it's been 20-something years. So yeah, all we know is him old.
Yeah.
I just saw a picture of him like 20-something. I'm like, is that? I don't believe it. But then you can see him like a little older, like 30, 40. I'm like, okay. So then,
What's next?
Next, we're gonna get one more into the topics of death on this Halloween episode, and
it's a little spooky in here.
Right.
The vibes. You hear stuff like creaking in the back.
This next headline, right? You got shit kicking on now. This next headline: woman, 23, who texted her dead father's phone every day for 4 years. Finally gets a text back and discovers she's been sending a message to a bereaved man who lost his daughter in a car crash. So, people change their phone number.
Yeah.
Phone numbers recycle, right?
So wait. But how did she lose her father?
It don't say.
Oh, okay.
Somehow her father passed away. And then she texts his number every day. For 4 years, she's been texting this number, giving him updates like,
yeah, like a diary.
Right, exactly. She was using it kind of like a diary. Like, hey, Pops, I'm going through this. Right?
She should have used it.
If she didn't want people to be reading it.
The phone numbers change every day.
But then dude, who's been getting them texts from a younger woman, is he lost his daughter in a car crash. So he's getting messages from a girl saying, hey, Dad, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. So just like for him, he said it was
feeling a void.
Right,
I
fill the
lost
void.
my daughter.
Yeah.
Then what happened then?
But then I feel like she just stopped texting me. So how
does the story end?
This is how it is. So
we text for a week and
I don't think they did.
I ain't fucking with that little ass girl.
She ended up beating cancer. She ended up graduating. She don't have kids. She got her heart broken, and she's just been telling dude. So this is the message that went viral, or the picture. She said, "Hey, Dad, tomorrow is going to be a tough day again. It's been 4 years since I lost you. Or this, I guess, tomorrow, the day after, or the day before he passed away. A lot has happened, a small time, but I'm sure you know since I tell you all the time, I beat cancer. I haven't gotten sick since you were here, like I promised you I would, and take better care of myself.
God
I
bless
finished
you.
college,
Amen.
graduated with honors, and now I'm back up finishing again. I fell in love, had heartbroken, but I picked up and I'm a stronger woman now. Lost all my friends, hit rock bottom, but someone came into my life and saved me. I don't have any children, so you'd be happy. I still drive Mama crazy every day, and I'm keeping her on her toes. I'm sorry I wasn't there for you when you really needed me. I think that's like all the, so like life updates and shit, right? So then he finally responds to that message saying, "Hi, sweetheart, I am not your father, but I've been getting all your messages for the past 4 years. I look forward to your morning message and your nightly updates. My name is Brad, and I lost my daughter in a car wreck August 2014. And your messages have kept me alive. When you text me, I know it's a message from God. I'm sorry you lost someone so close to you, but I have listened to you over the years, and I've watched you grow and go through more than anyone."
Imagine that shit.
Right?
That's crazy.
I wanted to text you back for years, but I didn't want to break your heart. You're an extraordinary woman, and I wish my daughter would have become the woman you are. Thank you for your everyday updates. You remind me that there is a God and it wasn't his fault that my little girl is gone. He gave me you, my little angel, and I knew this day was coming. Everything will be okay. You push yourself and shine the light that God gave you. It'll make your father will be very proud. I think your father will be happy that you don't have a kid and got another dog instead. Take care, and I look forward to your message tomorrow.
That's crazy.
Right?
He knows that girl like if it is his daughter.
Right. So he's been watching her go through cancer, graduate college.
She's black?
I think so.
Brad's white, right?
Probably. It's safe to assume that Brad is white.
Let me see.
But then it turns out that that's her.
Who broke her heart?
Somebody was tripping.
Somebody was... No, let me stop.
Right.
Hey, Bruce. Who broke this girl's heart right here? She got... Oh, you gonna fuck it up.
I'm allowed. Yep. No, we want all this audio. What is that?
We'll show you later, bro.
Turns out that the man who raised her is not her biological father. Kind of just the man that took the mantle. And she said after getting that text from Brad, she was finally able to let her dad rest in peace. So I guess like
she was able.
Yeah, I guess I don't think she sends those messages anymore.
Yeah. Brad's like, fuck.
Right? Like, damn. Like, why I say
Brad's
something?
like, why respond?
But that's
it's understanding on both
for sure.
I'm sure they spoke. I'm sure there's more content.
Right. And I'm sure that like there's a channel of communication, especially after it went viral. There's an open line of communication now where if they need each other, they can have each other.
Yeah.
It's probably a little hard for her still though, right? It's easier for Brad to open up, I would feel. Because Brad feels like he knows her.
Yeah.
Where she's kind of just talking to this dude that got her daddy number.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's true. It's kind of like catfish.
But they can right, true. You've been talking to Samantha, then you pull up on Steve.
I thought I was talking to God. I didn't want your ass to come talk to me.
Right.
The hell out of here.
I feel you. But yeah, like, so that's a little bit cool. I don't know what kind of transition that was, but that was not what I meant to say.
No, yeah, say it like this. Oh, no.
Yeah.
It's kind of off. This is kind of low. Anyway, did you hear Kanye's album?
Wait, before we get into Kanye album.
Okay.
All right, no, we can do that.
I ain't trying to do that.
We can do that. We can get right into Kanye shit. We can get right into Kanye shit. I did.
What do you think? So I heard like 4 or 5 songs.
Right.
Production's great, of course. I love, I'm a musician, or ex-musician.
Right.
So I love the instruments in it, Like I enjoy listening to the instruments, and then I hear his voice, and I'm like, I don't want to hear you anymore. I'm listening.
Right.
Like he could have played just the beats of the album, and it would have been dope.
And had like a chorus or just
for
somebody
some
on
songs,
vocals.
For some songs.
Yeah.
But I mean,
Kinda, he takes away from his album, or he takes away from his thing, from some of the songs.
He takes away. Yeah, because some songs it sounded like he was just talking. Like when he was like, I understand the thing. You're probably talking to God, and you're talking about this and that, but I don't know. It's not for everyone. If you're expecting like, I don't know, a Kanye album, it's not a Kanye album.
Man,
it's like
there's a new Kanye.
It's like when Lil Wayne dropped his rock album. People were expecting a Lil Wayne album.
They were expecting a Carter, and it's not a Carter.
And it was a rock album.
Yeah.
So it's the same. It applies the same way. It's cool. I just hope. I don't believe all the hype where I'll never play none of my old music. I would never like make music like that again. I don't know if I believe that.
I feel you. I think it goes back to, it's a tough question, and I understand like if people don't want to answer it, but like, do you believe the mental health play? I'm spinning shit.
The mental health play, like how
so like his position, right? He's taking the position of the mental health has been a struggle for him.
What I believe like that he deals with is that his mind literally breaks it down to the millionth decimal type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like he
being
goes
too smart
and he's
for
like,
your own good type situation.
That what?
Kind of like being too smart for your own good.
So
like, a genius is like just awkward.
But and it's like overthinking it, where it's like, you make sense, but it's like, why are you thinking that way sometimes?
Right.
So I think the mental, there is awareness for sure, because he knows it. Everyone knows it. It's been brought to everyone's attention. So I feel like I hope Jesus and God has helped him with that.
Right.
And that's probably the inspiration for the album. So like I said, I hope he just keeps it. If you're gonna stick with it, stick with it.
Do you know if he's still on medication? No. Because I can see, I've seen situations where people be like in a situation where he was in and just like not together, and the medication be what
brings him together,
bring him down, but then just like get off the medication and find God instead, and still be kind of relatively straight. You know what I'm saying?
Get off the medication,
right?
And find
off
God
the medication, but you don't revert back to the wild shit because you give your life to God like Kanye has done.
Oh, that's kind of what
so
happened.
Like, that's why I'm like, do you think or do you know if he's still on medication? Because I can see him like kind of OCDing to God type situation, where just like, I don't need this medicine no more.
And it's
God runs my life,
I've watched a bunch of interviews that he's been doing, and it's kind of, I don't know if he doesn't want to mock them, so he says comments. Like he'd be like, "Oh, I just cursed. The Christian community is not gonna like that." I just said another word. I shouldn't. That's not Christian. Like we understand your motive by doing that, because people are gonna judge you.
Right.
So you're beating them to the punch.
I feel you.
Kind of see honestly what he's doing. So it's like, I know they're gonna say, "Oh yeah, he's saying he's a Christian." Now in his interview, he's cursing. Let me apologize. Let me pray. But I don't know. I forgot where I was going with that. But I just don't know if I
buy the whole thing. The whole package.
I don't buy the whole thing.
Yeah.
Every interview that I watched, everything like he mentions is money.
That's the part that I didn't notice, because I was on board with most of everything he was saying.
Listen to what he's saying. He's like, I found Jesus, and Yeezy brand went to the third most whatever brand in the world.
Yeah.
Right? I found Jesus, and my music is doing so whatever.
Right.
And it's just he kept mentioning that. So
and that one interview with Big Boy, he talked about Big Boy basically pointed that out, and now that you say that, I remember that we talked about Jesus Walks, where Kanye says, but if I rap about Jesus, my record won't get played, huh?
Yeah.
Big Boy, who was a DJ and has a radio show, he was like, I took that as a challenge. So I'm like, we're going to play this shit.
Yeah, and I feel like everyone's doing that though right now.
Right.
Kind of, honestly. I keep getting kind of honestly. But everyone's doing that right now. Like they're playing it because it's Kanye.
Right.
But it's not going to stay on the radio for that long.
I feel well, Jesus Walks is a classic. It turned out to be a hit.
Yeah. But it wasn't a full Christian-like song.
Right.
He even said himself, those are not real full Christian-like songs.
Exactly. Exactly.
But, what was I going to say with the
Jesus Walks challenge?
The Big Boy interview.
Yeah.
What the hell was it? I forgot. It's going to come back to me in 2 seconds.
Big Boy was saying that I took it as a challenge.
Yeah,
I'm playing the shit.
Cool. Anyway.
And then what's some other shit that he said in that interview?
Oh, no. I got it. So he said he went into depression. So in this interview with the dude, what was the interview, Bruce? With the white dude by the window? The Kanye and the white dude that they were in the, or you remember?
Just had his name too.
Y'all said it earlier. Joel, you know what's the guy's name? When he did the interview by the window, he did the Big Boy interview and then he did the white dude. What is it?
Zane Lowe. Yeah,
okay.
Zane Lowe.
He said he went into depression when Drake was put into a position to be like a designer for like a branding and all that. Who else did he say? Travis Scott came out with his collection.
Travis Scott
and the Yeezy collection wasn't the #1 brand. And him, literally, his clothes wasn't the #1. Everything wasn't #1. That's when he said is when I went into.
I believe that because he was lashing out about that shit.
And he was lashing out, yeah. So that happened, and then they chose another designer. I think they chose Drake over Kanye to run like a Louis Vuitton kind of whatever thing. And he was like, why not me? Why not this? Blah, 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 blah. And it kind of drove him down there, to that spot. But then once Sunday service comes and his, kind of rebuilding himself, and he kind of took the dive with the Trump stuff. Everything went nosedive around that time. Trump, Travis Scott is hot in 2016, 2017, coming out of the, or 2017, coming out of nowhere. Drake is becoming the biggest artist in the fucking world. So, Kanye wasn't the #1. And that's what his battle was. He wants to be #1.
Yeah, that God complex.
And him finding God, he feels like he's gonna get to that #1.
You think so?
I think that's what he's saying. He's like, since I've found Jesus, this has happened.
Stuff has been right. Good things are coming back to my life type stuff. Yeah, I think like he explained it to a point where I really got it when he said like, I'm playing the game of life almost at a different level mentally because like everything that I do is like scrutinized. But then like you said, he wants to be the best at like the designer shit and everything. Just like imagine every decision you make has like $1 million consequences basically.
Oh,
and like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like life or death. Every decision basically feels life or death. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit'll wear on you.
Yeah.
Even if it's not for real life or death, like for somebody, it you're getting responses as if it is. You know what I'm saying? So then, like, I feel how that could weigh on you and stuff, but I think that comes with the territory.
Yeah, I mean,
people aren't sensitive to that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that makes it worse because it's just like you got all this money, you're crying.
Know what comes with it. What are you crying about? Yeah,
exactly.
It's kind of like, what are you crying about? It's tough. Everyone's different.
Yeah, everybody built different too. Like, I mean, like something that'll break one person is just like it's just another battle for another one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then he went.
We over here giving psychology lessons about Kanye and shit.
Right.
We supposed to be talking about his album.
I mean, well,
yeah, the album, yeah, we talked about it. It's cool.
To me, the person is more interesting than the album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But did you remember the point the big boy made? He said 10 years ago you said you were going to come out with a Christian album.
Yeah.
So, and the way Kanye thinks, I wouldn't be surprised this nigga had a 10-year plan. Think about it, a 5-year plan. That where he said, like, oh, I know I said in 10 years I'm going to have a Christian album. What are the coincidences that you drop a full Christian album 10 years later?
Right.
Like, there's no coincidence. Kanye's built different. That nigga constructs. When he was doing the Sunday services, he was saying everything that from what we wore to from how people was all for a reason.
Yeah. Did you see how he like kind of backtracked some of it though?
Yeah.
It was like he said in the beginning he wanted to keep it like
he was doing too much.
Small.
He was doing too much. He's like, this looks like a cult. This looks like a cult. He was doing too much. But
he said he kept it small to keep it like let me figure this shit out because like you said he playing. I mean, like I said, he's playing at a different level. Every decision
he's under a microscope.
Is gonna be like under a microscope. So you keep it small. You figure out what we're gonna do. Like, can you imagine if he opened it up to the public and told everybody wear all white, and then had 10,000 people dressed in white?
This nigga would have had it looking like Jerusalem or some shit.
It would have been a cult for real. But now it's just like it's 10 of us. It's a small cult. Uh-huh. We can bounce back from a small cult because we're not requiring all white. You know what I'm saying?
That's funny.
That would have been crazy though. Like 10,000.
Million Man March type shit.
Right. All white. You know black people. They white. Sunday? What?
On Sunday. We doing a bar check? What's up? Bar check?
Bar check? Oh, shit.
Y'all wasn't even ready for that.
Ain't ready for the bar check.
Drop a beat. Here we go.
Let's see what we got. What we got. Wait. Man, I'm going spooky this time. You know what? I got something for you, B. I'm going to throw one of these.
Your white boy Cody.
Holla at Cody from Tuscaloosa.
First, he done followed like 88 producers on Instagram. Hitting them up. What's up? Free beats?
Tuscaloosa Cody.
Podcast. Want to be on it? Free beats.
There you go. I'm going to give you this. Let's see what we got.
Me, Mug.
Go ahead.
It's in the headphones?
Yeah.
You going crazy.
No, but the people can't hear it. The people can't hear it.
Oh, that's what happened last time, didn't it?
What?
On the episode?
Or we were trying to play something?
I didn't hear it last week. Or you heard it?
You couldn't hear it last week?
It didn't come out the last time.
Oh, shit. Here you go.
Bar check, Reef. Wake up.
Bar check. Nobody got no bars?
Nobody got bars. What's this called? Mimo?
Mimo.
Mimo. Mimo.
Mimo. Rapping like I'm young thug. Thug a P. Start a pod, make it heat.
Okay.
That's an inside right there.
I ain't got nothing for y'all.
You ain't got nothing for
I ain't got no heat for y'all.
Let's see, 1 bar P. I ain't got nothing.
You ain't got shit? Okay, fuck it.
Fuck it. That was next time we gonna come.
I have some rim for y'all. I could have I got a bunch.
You got bar.
I could have, man. It's cool.
All right.
I ain't even gonna do that to them.
I ain't gonna do it to them.
Yo, Stars is back and rolling.
It's back up.
Yeah. Power's going crazy.
I didn't see it, man.
Tasha ain't the queen of New York.
She not. got finger muff.
No catch domestics no more, y'all. Y'all strengthen y'all fingers and hit them with a finger one time. That's it. I'll show y'all. See this spot right here? Like we in science class right here.
The cranial,
fucking finger right
the
there.
cranial maximum.
Put the finger right there and push with all your might. On some Bruce Lee shit. You're going to touch a different side of them. I guarantee this right here going to open up their thoughts.
That third eye.
They're going to open up their thought process.
Think different. Funny as hell. Funny as hell.
No, yeah, power back on, y'all. I don't know what Comcast was on. They was tweaking. I did have a conspiracy, didn't I?
Yeah.
I
think it might have to do with, I don't know if it did, but like everybody's doing this whole streaming thing now.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. So I think that's what they're probably doing. They're probably just trying to separate themselves. They're trying to get extra money by, okay, we remove it. Now you got to pay extra. Come
pay me and your $11 straight to me.
To get stars.
Right, instead of having it as part of a package. But I feel like, I don't know, like you got to have, because some people aren't cutting the cord is what they call it. You know, some people aren't doing the streaming. They still got cable.
Oh, I got cable. Yeah.
And I want to use your streaming app through my cable provider. Like, that's how I do it. Yeah. Like, I got my cable provider, and when I go open the streaming app, then I log in through my cable provider, and I want to continue doing it like that.
Yeah, so this cable, they tweak it. It's a monopoly.
That's what they're doing.
They're monopolizing the streaming system. They know people are looking. So Bruce streams, right? You stream here. A lot of people stream.
Right.
It's a cheaper, you know.
We got houses where they don't even put the wire no more because people stream. Yeah. Like new construction, like they be like, where the cable wire at? Oh, well, we know people are moving towards streaming now, so we didn't think to put it in there. We can put it in if someone needs it.
Yeah. Now you know what's gonna happen? Instead of paying that $120 cable bill, you're gonna have Hulu $10.99. You're gonna have fucking Netflix
Disney Plus
$10.99. Disney Plus $10.99. Whatever else you want to
whatever
use.
you choose to watch.
Yeah. Now they got PlayStation
TV, YouTube TV.
YouTube TV. You're gonna be paying $5.99, $3.99. All these subscriptions where you're gonna be still paying over $100.
You end up paying $3.30 every month trying to get exactly what you want to watch.
And still buying your internet from the cable provider.
That's true, because you still need internet, and your internet gotta be faster now because you're streaming everything.
Yep. And everybody's streaming in the house.
Right.
The kids are streaming.
You streaming on a laptop, you streaming on a smart TV, you streaming on two phones and a tablet, and somebody in the room playing the game.
Yeah, and one of your homies ain't got no fucking phone, so they phone cut off. Right, they on your Wi-Fi.
They on your Wi-Fi. Link up with all their Facebook friends, their IG Messenger, and fucking
what's the Wi-Fi password,
iPhone shit, right?
You got something to eat? What's the Wi-Fi password? That's the only niggas question niggas ask. You got something to eat and drink? What's the Wi-Fi password?
Nah, fucking baseball been sharing their Wi-Fi password like crazy. You see in the World Series, no home team won.
It was all way.
All road teams won the game.
Hey, the Nationals went crazy.
Right?
Shout out to the Washington Nationals. Y'all did y'all thing. Rendon, if you're listening, my nigga, if this gets to you, come to the White Sox, bro. Let me show you real quick. We're gonna give you the world. You heard? You're gonna have keys to the city, bro. Come. Did you know he was the 6th pick right after Bryce Harper?
Yeah.
So 2010, Bryce Harper was the first pick.
Right.
The next year they were that bad. So the next year they had the 6 picks in the first round.
Yeah.
And he was the 6th pick, and they got Rendon right after.
Oh shit.
Crazy.
They got Strasburg before
2010 too.
Before Harper.
Yeah.
Right. Because I know Strasburg was the #1 pick too.
Yeah. It was Strasburg, Harper, then Rendon. And then you get Juan Soto, who's a stud.
Yeah.
Going crazy. That team, and then you got Scherzer and all these other guys. The team was nice. They've been competing.
Crazy.
They've been competing for the last 10 years. Like they had people think just because Bryce Harper left that they were not a good team.
They started off ass.
Yeah, they did.
19-31.
Yeah, like the first 50 games were terrible, right?
And then they make some moves, bring some old heads in.
Yeah. Rendon started going crazy. Juan Soto started going crazy. You get Adam Eaton back.
Rendon looked like
people forget Adam Eaton was a monster out there in the outfield.
That's true.
Leadoff batter. Then you got that shortstop Trey.
We were supposed to start competing. We had Eaton
Eaton
and a bunch of other guys that was supposed to be like the young veterans for the farm system that we had coming. But then we just can't build a winner.
We coming.
I know it's coming now. Like you had to. I'm saying we can't like build a winner, but now it's like we're building it through the farm.
Yeah.
Which is like better.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know, and then you add these specific veterans, then it feels a little different. Like if we can add a Rendon, right, and then we got pitching coming up in the farm.
See, but a lot of people, yeah, we got the pitching coming up. We got the outfielder. What's his name? What the fuck's his name? Luis Roberto. What's his name? Luis Roberto.
I can't remember.
Yeah, Luis Roberto, the outfield.
Yeah.
We got him coming. We got the second baseman coming. But if you bring in Rendon, right?
Exactly.
What you bring him at third?
Exactly.
What do you put him? Moncada at second?
Back to second.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody's like, no. Put Moncada. When they moved to Moncada the third, he started killing.
That's true.
But
that was reps.
Yeah,
that was reps, timing.
You imagine Rendon, Timmy, Moncada, Abreu right there.
We got another shortstop coming crazy too. I know Timmy going crazy, but I can't remember his name. We got a shortstop, I think, in AAA right now going crazy.
What's his name? Start with?
I can't remember.
Not Madrigal, right?
I can't remember.
That's the second baseman we just drafted last year.
He going nuts, but that might just be a trade piece or a temp.
Yeah.
Like depending on who you want to keep, you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh no, they keeping Lewis.
No, I'm talking about between
Rendon,
Timmy and the younger dude because.
But you can't trade none of them. Those are the Angels.
The Cubs felt like that about Castro, and then when they brought Javi up, they had Javi at second. I mean,
that's true.
Javi wasn't even in the rotation really. Javi was like a afterthought, and they had Addison Russell playing second, and Castro at short. Then
Castro was ass.
Castro started tweaking.
He was out of shape. Not clutch.
And then Russell went to short, right? And then Castro had to just like, fuck, I'll come back. I had to play second. And then
where he at now?
He went to New York.
New York, and then after
I don't know where he went out to New York.
He was the starting shortstop wherever he at. He was decent for a little while. In New York, he was straight.
Yeah,
the other team, he was straight. David Ross is the Cubs manager.
That's true.
What do you think the Cubs are doing, Joel, as the only Cubs fan in the room? You don't know what's gonna happen.
With Joe, not Joe. Fucking.
David Ross.
Yeah, David Ross.
You like that or not?
I'm thinking Bob Ross.
You think it's an experiment?
He was interested, right?
Girardi. I would have signed. I would have. Just because he has the experience, championship experience, all that.
And you tell Girardi, we want Rossi as a bench coach.
Yeah,
right.
That's how I would have did it.
Give him some time to get into the coaching ranks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like the Cubs gotta do some shit with their roster soon anyway. So after a while, 16 team is not gonna be the Cubs. So it's not gonna be Ross's teammates.
They're not that team right now. Period.
They got their cornerstone pieces are. You got the Schwarber and the contributors.
The
major
All-Stars are still there,
yeah.
But the other pieces are not. That's what I mean. The All-Stars are there, but the other pieces.
Yeah. Russ. I mean,
it's shaky.
You never know. Like, take a chance on a guy. He might turn out to be
I'm calling it right now.
Crazy.
If Rendon stays with the Nationals, the Nationals are going back to the World Series versus New York.
But, like, their pitching has to be straight, right?
Yeah.
Strasburg can opt out. I think they said 3 days after the World Series game, he has the option to opt out of that deal.
To get more bread?
They're
going to offer this nigga the world too.
He just want but you got to pay. Well, I guess there's no cap, so you got to pay Rendon and you got to pay a pitcher.
Yeah, but you have to pay them.
Yeah, Strasburg World Series MVP. You got to pay that man.
He didn't lose, right?
5-0 in the playoffs. 2-0 in the World Series.
Come on, man.
Hasn't lost a playoff game in 2 years. I think it was. Wait, was it him or? It might have been somebody else that stat was for.
His name speaks for himself. Since you've heard his name, he's been a dog.
That first year, they didn't let him pitch in the playoffs. And then after that, he went crazy.
He been going crazy.
But
Remember
when he
before
came,
the Tommy John,
when he broke into the
he was
league,
the number
he was
one pitcher in the coming in. Before the Tommy John, he was the number one pitcher.
He ain't staying in the minors long either, right?
Nah, he was throwing like 108 consistently.
With a stupid ass curveball.
Yeah, come on now. You can't keep a nigga down for too long.
He ain't lying.
He was coming. He got that little Tommy John. Now he mastered his mechanics.
I feel like it was around him where they really mastered that Tommy John surgery where people stopped having to fall off. Remember, Tommy John was kind of like
it's
hit or miss.
It was kind of over once you had Tommy John. Now these kids.
Now it's like Tommy John is like, oh, you need Tommy John?
Get it.
Damn, you finna go crazy.
Yeah, pretty good.
They're
throwing stronger.
Yeah.
All that.
But like you can almost say the same thing with ACLs now. I was talking to a guy. Funny as hell. I was talking to a dude who's like 10, 15 years ago, you didn't hear about ACL injuries. Like, what the fuck going on? Were they calling it something different?
I started the trend.
With ACL injury? Then D-Rose beat you to it for like a week?
He toured in the playoffs in April.
Yeah.
I had surgery in February.
Oh, shit.
Come holler at me. I'm a trademark ACL. You see
ACL
Bron
Bobby.
ACL Bobby. That's right. You see Bron trying to take Taco Tuesday. I'm going to take ACL.
Every ACL injury. They're going to start calling it.
No, but it wasn't common.
Shit. Right? And then
everybody started getting it.
I don't know if like athletes change.
I think it's getting back in 6 months.
Right.
7 months.
Adrian Peterson like changed the game. People like we talked about it already, but like people were expecting Clay to play this shit. Like that's crazy.
It's because they look at the time. It's the same thing when the doctor told me you'll be able to play in 6-7 months, right? So then you look at the calendar, you see 6-7 months. You're like, okay, I got surgery in February. By August, they already cleared me. I wasn't doing any therapy anymore.
Right.
When I went to go first play, there was no way in hell I could play. I tried to run, and I said, "Oh,
well, yeah, obviously you do basketball activity before you get into a game.
Yeah,
but like you're cleared for activity don't mean that you game ready.
No, you're not game ready.
Like
full, like you're not game ready.
Rose went game ready.
But the difference between them is they attack the physical therapy really hard.
Right, that's true.
Like us, regular average Joes will go to therapy 3 to probably 3 weeks, 3 times a week.
Yeah.
Them, they're doing probably 2 times a day.
That's true.
They got ice machines where the swelling, they're sitting in a machine, the ice is circulating, the swelling staying down. Everything is, you know what I'm saying? The scar tissue. Now. There's no scar tissue building. They're trying to make, everything is down to the T. Yeah. Here is like, you doing your therapy at home? Yeah.
Are you doing it? No,
I ain't doing that shit.
Popping that motherfucking pill that you subscribe to.
Yeah, and I'm knocking right out.
I'm knocking out. I wake up when my shit hurt again. And
we ain't doing that.
Off another one.
So, I mean, that's
training. Different topic that we can go into.
The science behind the recovery and the training process is nice.
Yeah, I mean, their body is their money. Like, their body is a multi-million-dollar business.
Yeah.
So, when you look at it like that, like, of course they're going to take their shit serious.
They got no choice because those trainers are wake your ass up. Mm-hmm. Even if you groggy, okay. You're going to get dropped right now from this team.
That's exactly kind of what D Rose said. So he just had an interview recently.
Shout out D Rose. He been going nuts out there.
Cool.
He look like he about to.
If he has a year like this, he ain't gonna get. He gonna be an all-star. He gonna get no like MVP.
Yeah, no all-star
consideration. Yeah. Definitely be an all-star. But comeback player of the year for sure. Do they have that in NBA?
Yeah.
Anyway, okay.
Or most improved. He might jump into.
He might be able to get most improved.
If he starts averaging probably 24 plus, maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Around those top 15 of scoring, top 10, 12, 11th, around there.
Yeah.
He'll be most improved.
Yeah, that's true. In that interview, he said, like, what did he say?
Didn't Kawhi win most improved and MVP?
Most improved and MVP, yeah.
Right?
Yeah,
did he? Right? Most improved.
But this would be MVP then most improved.
Yeah.
It'll be a little different.
Where we at? We good?
What was I saying with Rose? He had that interview.
Yeah.
We were talking about the injury. Oh, yeah, opportunities. He was saying, like, a lot of guys, you look at guys and be like, man, you think he a bomb or he weak. They're asking about his 50-point game.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, it ain't even like that a lot of the time. Like, these guys don't be weak. Like, it's just opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Like, guys that can hoop are sitting on benches just not able to play. Because, and it ain't because their talent is limited. And like, the first time when he had his interview after that 50-point game, he was like, I play based on what my team needs. Mm-hmm. We had basically every guard out, so he had to play big minutes. And he was the primary scorer. So it's just like, yeah, I can still fucking hoop, motherfucker. Like, don't get it twisted. Yeah. You know, and then like just watching
still drop 6. Give me an export, Bruce. What? I might hit two threes.
Spot up. It won't be corner threes.
I'm trying to get back. Yeah, I'm trying to get back.
We're gonna start challenging the podcast.
Niggas don't want no smoke in the 2K. I mean, I'm not. No.
Other
podcasts, no. I don't want to fuck with Bruce right now. He on a whole different level on the 2K shit. Right?
We definitely gonna start issuing challenges to other podcasts, other social groups.
Y'all don't want no smoke. Whatever. Any podcast, listen. Ooh.
Welcome to the party. I know. Yeah, that one.
Any podcast that wants some smoke with the squad on the 2K, on the hooping, any of that. Two ball for sure. Any of that, we coming. Y'all don't want to see us.
Get our inbox.
We might even play some NBA players. Who knows? We on that.
On that Pat Bev.
Facts, right? Pat Bev said, y'all had the last 5 years. You see
right.
that?
Yeah. Y'all had the next 5 years mine.
These last 5 mine. Steph Curry said, nigga, you're 31.
Did that actually happen or was it mean?
I don't know.
It seems like some shit that would actually happen.
Nigga, you're 31.
Right.
38, you gonna last 2 more years in the league. Steph Curry's injury.
He donezo. Yeah. No, he's not done for the year.
No, he done for the year.
He don't have to be done for the year.
He done for the year.
I would be done for the year. Now, if I was him, I would want to play just because basketball players play basketball.
So
if I'm an executive, he's done for the year. Tank for Melo. No, not necessarily Melo, but like there's guys coming like what I'm going to say Zaire. What's dude's name? Zion. There's another Zion that's coming who's nice.
There's a bunch of young.
There's a bunch of young cats coming.
This young generation of hoopers is a different level. Like this generation will definitely bust some 70 niggas' asses. Maybe I don't know about the 80s.
I think some people, but some people built different though.
60s, 70s, they busting their ass. You see what the fuck Kyrie doing to these niggas out there?
Yeah, Kyrie a magician.
My man, I had Reef like that the other day. Hey, this nigga's over here. Oh, fucking Kyrie. I can see it. He's like, Kyrie, fucking bitch.
Because Kyrie on one of his teams.
Kyrie, feet. Going crazy. He dropped 50 and lost?
Yeah. He put up 50.
And lost.
Did you hear that bullshit about, not bullshit, but they saying like Kyrie is hard to work with. And
I believe it. It's kind of what happened with the Celtics. Now it's just getting exposed right away. They ain't gonna let it linger on for too long. He's a very passionate player, and I feel like with LeBron, while he was with his time with LeBron, he figured out a way of like working already. Like he does things a certain way that he expects other guys to do things like his way, and when he doesn't get that result, it kind of is like, what the fuck?
Right.
I kind of feel like I'm the same way too. Like, yo, why aren't you doing it this way? Like, what the fuck? This is the best way you should be doing it. And then when people don't respond to how you're saying the message, it's like, well,
you
fuck
look
y'all.
And then it's a mood swing, right?
And it's a mood swing.
I feel you. I didn't even think about it like that. Like, because, I mean...
he has that championship blood in him. He's won the ship. He's won the ship. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's the reason why they won that ship. And he comes in with that same mentality and that work kind of ethic where he doesn't what's the word I'm looking for? Expects greatness from everyone.
Mm-hmm.
So he puts everybody on like a certain platform, because I'm sure he knows what his players can do. The same way I was, kind of with Julius. You could kind of say I had mood swings in high school. Think about it, like.
I'm sitting there like I'm staring off to the distance. I'm like, cause I was gonna say like I feel like you were more like Westbrook though, where it's kind of just like ain't no swing.
Yeah.
If you're doing it right, we good and we happy.
Oh,
if
yeah,
you fuck up,
I didn't have mood swings.
If you fuck up, then I'm on your ass.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, it's kind of like more of a mixture because I don't know if Westbrook actually has that come on. Uh-huh. Westbrook is I'm gone.
Yeah. I think that's it. I'm gone. Yeah.
Westbrook is kind of like you got that come on though. Like
that's true. Yeah,
you gonna turn around and like nigga, you ain't behind me. Like
that's true. Yeah.
Like Westbrook is just like I'm gone, and then
fuck these niggas talking about.
Right, y'all coming?
Yeah.
And then once they don't come, then it's like the results happen, and then it's just like damn, like.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Y'all?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Like he's like no friends on the court, what he says.
What do you think about that?
I'm saying no friends on the court? I
understand it.
I think it's true. I see niggas do it all the time. Like I literally, I'm gonna get that word. Uh-huh. I literally be like, damn, are these niggas like really about to fight? And then like some people I'm like, you're not even like that. Yeah. Like you don't even like that in like regular like life. Like why you so tough? Uh-huh. And then just like on the court, ain't no friends.
Yeah, B, you just reminded me of some fucking Indian dude or Arab Indian. I don't know what he was.
The Egyptian dude
at the gym. Remember?
At the gym or in college?
No, this was at Export. I don't know what it was. This is me right after my Achilles injury. Yeah, I'm trying to hoop and shit, and he says some stupid so this is what it was. I leak out and I get like a fast break. Yeah. So when I catch it, I'm bobbling the ball because dude's grabbing my arms.
Right. You can't
so I can't grab the ball. He's literally grabbing my arms and I'm pulling, you know what I'm saying? So I get the ball, settle my feet, and I pump fake. So one of them blows past and they're trying to hold me down. Right. So I lay the basket in. I call foul. Like I don't even think it went in. I call foul. Oh, how you gonna call foul when you walked? I said, how I walk? Y'all got both arms. So he's getting real tough. Yeah. Bro, get the fuck out of my face right now. I said, this is the first day I'm playing right now. I ain't got no patience for none of this shit. Yeah. You think you could talk to anybody out here? Get the fuck out of my face right now. He was like, oh, I'm gonna get the fuck out. What you mean get the fuck out? Get the fuck out of my face right now. Check this ball, or if not, we're gonna have some problems because I wouldn't win none of that. Y'all beat my ass down here. Right. The fuck is you talking about?
I should have called foul 7 seconds ago.
But I'm trying to get the basket. Right. So, nigga, you fouling the shit out of me, boy. Stop it. Both of y'all niggas trying to literally tillman my shit. They trying to get the ball out.
Primo punching them. Yeah. I know. I talked about like on the court. I'd be more aggressive in regular life and shit. Like I beat your motherfucking ass, shit, all kind of shit. Yeah, but like
it's just a competitive edge.
It be in context. It's not just like just being tough
for no reason.
Just to like no friends on the court. We tough. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like there's times where it's just like just the tough shit not called for. Now you being goofy. Now I'm gonna beat your motherfucking ass.
Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's more of a reaction.
I call the foul.
Yours is more of a reaction type. Like however people respond to you that's how I am, because I feel like if I see one of my homies at another school and we about to play each other, I'm be yo, what's up, blah blah. And in between time, like say if you went to another high school, I'm definitely gonna be talking shit like, man, your homie busting these niggas' asses or this, you know what I'm saying? Exactly. But when the ball goes, you know what the fuck I'm on. Yeah, it doesn't need to be explained, but in between time, I might laugh and giggle and talk shit with your ass because it's hooping. Like it's just,
There's times when we've been at each other's neck on opposite teams. Yeah. It's like the first time though, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know. I think it was in the basement or in the gym at Round. Like I think you came at me sideways. I was like, the fuck? I'm just like. First, I didn't even know how to like take this shit. I'm like, hold on, what the fuck? Like we was like, that's my boy. Like, why the fuck would he talk to me like that? Yeah. You know what I mean? I'm just like.
But my point, it was but like,
then, no, but we went on the same team, so it was kind of like imagine like you a post player now, right? Imagine
I'm a post player now?
You know you be posting up.
Come on, man. Don't put me.
No, but just saying, like, you know.
I'm a shooter. I told you I'm going to get you 6 points. 2 3-pointers. I ain't say nothing about rebounds, backing down.
None of that shit. None of that. I'm talking about like post moves, right?
Okay.
So, like, remember you said your post camp? You was like,
come holler at me. Any juniors and seniors in high school that really want to work on their footwork and they post moves game.
That's what I'm saying.
Come holler at me because I got the footwork.
So imagine like this, not the scenario, but it was something like this, where like imagine you post up and great footwork, spin off bucket. Your bitch ass can't guard me. You know, talking stuff like. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn.
Come on, play some fucking D.
Right, like you a fucking baby down there, you know? I'm like, nigga, I got like 50 pounds on you. What you said? So, you know, then I'm like, I think you did it like 3 times. It was just like bam, bam, bam. I don't think it was like scoring on me or nothing, but like
just,
like a steal or some shit. Remember you like hopped on the ball and just talking big shit. So then I'm like, fuck it. We at it now. Right? We going back and forth now, and then it just the game was over and that was it. Talk some shit. Somebody wins and the winner gets to talk more shit than the loser. And that's what it was.
Yeah. Nah, I just be like, I'm the type where I just be like, come on. I know, like I said, like how I feel Kyrie feels. I know what people can do. So I'll be like, come on. Yeah. Now, if I'm not talking shit to you, then I
got no expectations of it.
No expectations. So be happy I'm talking shit. Come on, box out, nigga. Or come on, I know you could, at least you be a body, or I know you can, say something. So I know what people can do. I try to.
So the question I had initially was like, how much of that like shit do you put up with when you got somebody with Kyrie's level talent? Like, if it's not working. So like, remember we had the whole team chart. Our best players couldn't handle you as a point guard, right?
Well,
but,
you know what I'm saying? How I approach things.
Right.
Yeah.
So our center was like, he should have been able to, because he was similar, I feel.
Yeah.
At least outwardly.
Other people.
Right, true. Yeah. Other people, he was similar. So, like our center and I guess our most athletic player, right? He just didn't have that dog in him, you know. But like, what was I saying? Oh, how much of it do you put up with? Because I feel like senior year, our coach was grooming a player that was completely different to take the reins.
But I think if it's working, it's working. So like, if there's no success, if Kyrie's scoring 50 and dribbling 100 times in a possession to score 2 points in 20 seconds,
right,
and there's no success, then it's time where it's like, okay, we need to sit this nigga down. And
do you move on or do you try to change because his talent? Because his talent is so great, you try to have him approach things.
You can't
differently.
move on right away. Look at you can't move on a talent like that. There's no way in hell you move on. You deal with some. You don't think Shaq and Kobe they'd have some personality issues or even Michael Jordan, where Michael Jordan came in here and he talked his shit because he talked his shit. And, come on now, and there were the repercussions weren't too much because it's Michael Jordan.
Right. So I guess another example is like
you tolerate a little more.
These dudes just end up fighting. Cat and
I like it.
Cat and
I like that Cat is actually speaking up, because if you watch, like, if you know Cat from where he came up from, Cat was the little big ass geeky kid, reporter, not really tough, like he was just a hooper. He finessed his way, he's a big finesse ass kid. He's
got a finesse ass game.
Yeah, and Joel Embiid is like, I worked for this, I come from nothing, so I'm gonna come at you, and we coming, but you got Cat not backing down.
Becoming a man. Like most of these guys literally are becoming a man. Like in the spotlight. So I mean, like, how old is Cat? 22 maybe?
Nah, probably a little older.
Think he a little older?
24 probably.
I'll say 22,
23.
Right?
Yeah, like
23.
24. I'll say 24. 23, 24.
Let's see. But the point is, like, he's a very young man.
Yeah, there's no bullying him. Like, nigga, I'm grown now.
Right, exactly.
Like, it ain't my first year, second year.
Exactly.
You bullying me, nah. Ain't none of that.
that one. If I
I'm
did.
grown.
He's 23.
So,
right?
Yeah, about to be
So,
24.
I mean, so this is the year. He born in 95. November, he turns 24. So, what's that? In like a couple days. November 15th. So, he about to be 24. Like, yeah, he's like, you got guys like KD who like, changed over time. Remember how he was like, I want to stay in OKC forever. Yeah. He signed his first couple extensions without even like talking about
he has
shit.
Kind of mood swings or like his emotions kind of reflect his actions.
I feel you on that one.
You know? But yeah, KD's that's a whole different animal.
A whole nother animal.
Touch.
Just like these boys.
But I think they're kind of similar. Kyrie and KD. Similar, yeah. KD, they're similar. That's why I think they get along. It's gonna work.
Those two together will
Kyrie's
definitely
gonna
work.
figure it out.
Because there'll be times where like Kyrie starts to do Kyrie shit, and you can play, give Kevin the ball and get out the way. You know, take Kyrie off the floor and do what you got to do. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What was I gonna say? It's kind of like when dealing with Draymond. Remember Draymond's little antics?
Yeah.
Draymond's not a player you kind of tolerate after a while. It's two different caliber of all-stars.
Right.
I feel like with Kyrie, you deal with it for, a year or two or whatever, kind of like the Celtics did. But Draymond, if that continues for 1 year, they're trading Draymond.
But the success comes up for him.
They traded Iguodala after he went on fucking The Breakfast Club and made his comments about everything that was going on without no kind of question. Yeah. They would trade Draymond with no hesitation.
Once the success stops.
Yeah.
So success masks everything. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, once the success stops, yeah, definitely. Kyrie's a guy who's going into the Hall of Fame off talent. As long as he stays healthy, you can't deny his talent. So
he got a ring.
He got a ring already, too. I'm just saying, like, suppose LeBron never comes back. He don't get that ring, right? They don't build that team
he don't get that
to compete yet. So right now, he probably would be still leaving Cleveland or having somebody to come to Cleveland for him. I mean, with him, right? If LeBron never comes.
Nobody's going to Cleveland.
Right, nobody going to Cleveland, so he would have left.
He's leaving.
But, so he would have been out of Cleveland, no ring, and that means he would just be getting in off his talents. And, And Dre is like, he got a couple rings. He's going to get in off of that like, he played a major role to a very successful dynasty.
Draymond, if he wasn't on the Warriors, would be like a great six-man. Even a starter.
Six-man? Yeah.
A great six-man on a, like...
But he wouldn't have been guaranteed into the Hall of Fame. Like, he basically...
Oh, no. Hell no.
He's moonwalking into the Hall of Fame now.
Right now. That whole squad.
Like, he is first ballot. He's a contributor. He's a major contributor. People say he's the heart and soul of that team. Yeah. He getting in.
Yeah, that's easy. No question.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, wow. It is November 1st. Yo, y'all believe that shit? Wow. It's November 1st.
Right? What a year ago.
I told you. I made a status a couple months ago. It's going to be November in 2 weeks. Damn. And motherfuckers like, what you talking about?
Right. Niggas don't see it, right?
Lisa was like, that don't make sense. 2 weeks. I'm like, that's how it's going to feel.
Okay, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think it was like in the summer. I said it's going to be like October or Thanksgiving. Right. I said it's going to be like Thanksgiving in like a month.
Yeah, I mean, we do these episodes and then...
It's like waiting for a check every week. That's how it's going to feel when we get paid, y'all. Waiting for a check every week. Every episode drop, we get paid. We want some royalties. We want some money. We want some likes.
Some follows. Some subscribers. We share the shit.
Some laughs. All that good stuff.
Want you to laugh like
if y'all still listening at this point, because we're about an hour or something in,
yes, sir.
I want y'all to go like, share, comment, subscribe at runningback.pc on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. Right? appreciate y'all rocking with us. Right? It's happy Halloween. It's spooky edition.
What was that? Who?
I don't know why I want this to.
We both just,
I was trying to rap for y'all, but the
Right.
bars got expired. I used too many good bars before.
Right. I'm gonna spit some acapella. Run the Back podcast. It's a podcast.
To this day, got
Don't know how to rap with the word, but it's podcast.
But it's podcast time.
All right.
It's
You go like it.
yeah.
You go follow. I think I'm done rapping now. Sleepy Hollow.
Stupid ass. You out of here?
We out.
Peace.
Peace.